first of most, can we have each of you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Evonne. I'm a mother of 3 boys.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm a mother of 4 children.
Hi, I'm Ammie. I have a daughter.
We need to flashback our history lah. As our parents those days is parenting. I think pretty simple. They just make sure we have enough food. Okay, we are safe at home and we go to school. No ponting sekolah. I think that's all, right? And most important, we complete our homework. There's no complaint received from teacher. That's all. I think nowadays parenting has a lot different compared to those days. Other than provide the shelter, food, safety, transport, and etc. etc. Parents nowadays etc. etc. Parents nowadays need to complement the children with enrichment classes. Not only that, we need to spend quality time with them, talk to them, even be friends to them, and also make sure what happened in their school and what their surrounding, who are their friends, and all these things. And the most important is we also focus on children, what they're thinking and what their development is more than those days.
For me, currently, because she's Chloe, she's at the 16 years old. Definitely, I'm agree with her that we need to be friends. Better communications, then it will be easier to guide them. So I must be part of her friends to get her trust, to let her comfortable, and that's the parenting way that I guide.
This is based on my experience. I'm always a very traditional person. Traditional part as in like those days when I was brought up by my parents, we are more on shaping them in terms of their character, in terms of attitude. Because to me and my husband, we believe that if our children is brought up in a well-mannered attitude way, everything it will be going on smoothly, including their interaction, their communication, their physical, their life, their interaction, their emotion. Rather than we just like focus on physical and then emotion, but it's the attitude. It's the attitude that we need to shape them and mold them. When it comes to character building, it has to be a lot of communication, like what Ammie and Rachel shared, is we need to speak to them a lot of time. Most of the time, we use a lot of examples to communicate with the children.
But looking at, I have one infographic to share. First infographic.
I think for digital parenting is, when you talk about digital, I think nothing we cannot deny that children are exposed to internet, Wi-Fi, and also gadgets such as phone, iPad, and so on. So even though we don't give, I believe they have peer pressure. So it is, to me, I think anything we do in life, we need to have moderation. And we need to strike a balance in the sense that we don't totally don't give, we do give, but make sure the gadget is in good use. For instance, right, I set a house rule that my children can't have access to the gadgets from Monday to Friday. But Monday to Friday, there also exclusion as such that they can access to the gadget when they need to find something. So instead of just letting them indulge in the games and TV, right, we actually can use this gadget, sit down together with the children and guide them. Hey, come, let's find out the answer together. So these are one of the good example of gadgets.
But looking at you say we have actually, this is one of the survey been done with the online certain institutions. What is your opinions when it comes to online bullying?
It's very subjective on this part because if you talk about cyber bullying is quite, I would say it's quite wide. In order to, I wouldn't say it's prevent, but if it's really happened, it can actually recover back. You can actually recover back by
educate them.
Yeah, educate them that not to say something offensive or not to bring the issue back into the group chat and talk over. So when it comes to, if you talk about prevention, it's really wide, a lot of varieties that we can actually put in. So also back to the character building of that person.
What would be your opinion? What would be the digital parenting should do?
I would say digital parenting, conventional, probably a lot of parents, you will restrict them. For my point of view, I will try to let them explore more. Because I always think that once you're able to have exposure, explore, so there's a knowledge. Definitely there will be experience and there will be knowledge come to them, or even to us as well. So, and once again, it's like the characters building is very important. That's why I say in the first part, I must be friends with my daughter, trying to understand what's her thinking is. So whenever she explore, either good or bad, either is below 18 or above 18 movies or whatsoever. So yeah, or the matters. She will dare to speak up with me. That's the most important thing.
When opinion.
Yes, when she speak to me, then talk to me, share with me, then I know how's the thinking, and I know how to convey with her. I know how to guide her. So I will for me, I will always ask her to explore. Another way is I couldn't bring her go around the world. So one way is I think digital here is the best way for me to share build up her knowledge. Because sometimes she will think, because they will definitely have the hairwire thinking sometimes. When she have hairwire thinking, I'll be part of hairwire thinking as well. Be in the group and then tune her back. Yeah.
Okay. Perhaps is there a second photo?
I think parents should bring their kids to watch Toy Story 4.
Everyone, Bonnie made a friend in class.
Oh, she's already making friends.
No, she literally made a new friend. I want you to meet Forky.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Because Toy Story 4 have a lot of messages inside. I enjoy watching movie with my children, especially Disney movie. Not because it's the cartoon, because it's beyond the cartoon, education. And most important, there's a lot of value and message to bring out. So I will strongly urge the parents, don't just merely watch the movie. After the movie, bring them out for a dinner or whatever, or tea time. Discuss with them, what have you learned from this movie? Because the only way we can enhance our children's maturity and to weigh the pros and cons is by asking questions. Like for instance, if I go out for a dinner, my children will tell me, "Mom, I'm boring. Can I have the phone?" I say, when you go out with me, no phone, because you know why? This is the time you spend time with me. So when you're alone, we have nobody. Maybe yes, but that one also be limited hour. So you learn to speak to me. Tell me, what do you think about this? We crack a conversation. But first and foremost, parents have to lead by example. Put down their phone first. Instead of telling them no, don't use gadget, distract them with other activities and do it together with them. So then, they will have this, so-called distraction and attraction to the new thing.